These are the darts that I made out of golf tees. I'm going to do those at very low pressure. I know this is really close, and it ain't doing much justice on this video, but I don't have a firing range, and I live in an apartment building, so I wish I could show you how close the laser is somehow. Suppose if I get on this side. I don't know if you can see that how close the beam is to the barrel. It's real close. It's within a 1/4 inch of it. So first thing I'm going to do is fire one of these standard darts. They work pretty well. I shot one into a tree from about 150 feet away the other day. So we'll try that first. I'm going to do this at about 100 psi. I don't need to get too crazy in here. That's the back of my couch there. And I don't want it to get too loud. So it's 100 psi. Okay. I don't know if you can see that laser beam or not. I'm going to try to hit the badge on this little picture. It says I Heart Babylon on it. And I don't know if you can see that, but it was extreme difference. Right there, I think, is where the laser was aimed. Just below that's where the dart shot. We'll have to look at that again, of course, but okay, that's about 60 psi. I'm going to aim for the same spot again. Right on this little badge thing right there. And it shot right about right there and flew across the room somewhere. That's about where I was aiming at, and that's about where it hit. So I'm down and to the right, which makes sense seeing as how my sight is to the left and the trajectory is always down. So the precision is good, but the accuracy is off. I don't know if you know the difference between the two, but accuracy is defined by how close to the target you hit, and precision is defined by how close each individual shot hits. If you keep hitting the same spot but you're off target, you have good precision but bad accuracy. If you keep hitting the same, if you hit the target often but you fly all over the place, then you have bad precision but good accuracy. So I think it's that way. It may be vice versa. I do know there's a difference between precision and accuracy when considering those things. So I'm going to do one more shot with a better sealed dart here. I'm going to aim in the same spot. Yeah, this dart fits really tight, so I got to breech load it. A little oil probably wouldn't hurt this thing either. It's got a tad in there. It shoots oil vapor out every time. Okay. About 60 psi. Okay, I'm aiming for that same spot. That time it was very close. I don't know if you can see where the dart hit. I was aiming about right there. The dart hit about right there. So I'm still to the right and low. Basically what I got here on the side is it's stuck down inside this tape here. I just pressed this button. It's got a little flashlight on there too, but that's worthless. Just thought I'd try that out. Then try one more shot. Try this smaller dart here. I'm going to try this at full power, 150 psi. Or actually it gets up to like 160, I think. Oops. Yeah, it's about 150 right there. Okay. Same spot. Uh-oh. My trigger fell off. Aiming in the same spot. I don't know if you've seen that, but I'm about right there. I was aiming right there. So definitely have to keep that in mind when aiming. Now I'm going to fire the arrow. So I'm kind of worried about that. So here it is. Pretty nice arrow actually. It's aluminum with just a target tip that's too small on the front. Hopefully that'll slow me down a little. I probably could have loaded that the other way. This is extremely stupid. Do not advise doing this. You have the footage you need right here. So that's what I got. And I do not like this at all. I'm going to go to 100 psi. Better yet, I'm going to do it at 75 first. I don't like this. Here goes. It fired nearly directly under the old dart. I was aiming about right there. That worked pretty good. I'm a little worried about the penetration there. That was not at full power. I'm afraid to do that actually. I think I'm going to have to though. I don't have a choice here. Testing is testing. So I might have to go with the 5/8 backer rod though. That did seem a little. Okay, so I'm going to aim kind of different this time, I guess. Not very impressive at all. Then again, like I said, these blankets, this is a very thick blanket. The blanket still got a lot of stopping power, and it did just hit that blanket. It's a pretty blunt head. It's got a catch there. If it wasn't for that blanket, it probably would have went through my couch. I'm going to try one more shot from at the end of the hallway here. We'll see how accurate the... I like how that stayed on. Not having any fins is also playing a little bit of a factor in all this. I'll put some oil in this one. Definitely need to go with a bigger barrel if I'm going to be shooting arrows like this, I guess. I need to try this outside though. The fact that it didn't really have time to align itself. Sometimes when you're shooting close up, the arrow hasn't had a second to kind of dial in on its course there. So I think that's all I'm going to do. This is really loud.